apologize for not getting any of the actual cutting done, like the actual cutting of the log. Apologize for not getting any of that, but here you can see the hole. That's where we're gonna fill up with all that little kindling stuff. All that we're gonna put into there. We're gonna find some white birch bark. We're gonna stuff it in there as well, and then we will see if my Swedish torch will work, or Canadian torch, whatever you want to call it. We'll see if it'll work. Give me a minute to go locate some stuff. Back in a flash. Here we go. Oh, I think I already see something. See that guy right there? That guy. That's what we're looking for. This is the one. But, oh no, that'll be perfect. Let's take this whole piece with us. All right, sweet, good find. Didn't even need to go too far. Love it. Back to the shelter area somebody nicely made. Pretty sweet. Not as good as mine, but mine's like miles away yet, so we come to this one. This one seems fairly a bit abandoned. Torch right here inside the pit, that way we're not causing any fucking ruckus. So with this stuff, all you need to do really is just tear it open. But this in here is all wet. We won't use that. I have made a Swedish fire. Now if only had food to cook on it. But as you see, we have the hole where we dug, where we chopped out little extra bits in the middle to create like a hole. And in that hole we stuffed birch bark, kindling, like little bits of shavings of wood, that type of stuff. And then on top of that hole is where I stuck some twigs that seem to be helping the burn. As you can see, it's now got a good flame going. So now you would wait, I don't know, some people say 15, some people say 20 minutes for the interior of the log to char up inside and actually get the embers along each side of the rim, right? Stick your pot on top, your cook pan, whatever you like, and that's how you cook food. The Swedish came up with this during the 30-year war as a quick, efficient way to make a fire, be it, you know, middle of winter, rainy seasons, whatever. And this is how they cooked their food during the war. Pretty neat, pretty cool. First time ever doing something like this, so pretty happy how it turned out. Oh, and that's just snare wire, like, I don't know, 12 gauge rabbit snare wire that I got from Chow's Convenience here in Fort McMurray. So see how well she holds up to the heat. It looks like we got a good flame going now. Got some good action going on in there. Oh yeah, it's right nice in there now. Look at that. Oh, we can get a good over the top view. No, you can't. As you can see now, the interior of the log is quite sufficiently on fire. You can see the flame is now coming out the sides. So I would say you could cook on this now, personally. Personally, I would think you could get a nice cook on this sucker. I apologize for the shakiness of the video. I thought my gimbal was fully charged, but apparently it was not. So we go hand style. I think I'll do this fire again. Next time I'll bring some food, then we'll have a bit of a scoff while we're having ourselves a nice little fire here. So this is burning really well, really well. As soon as that interior, oh, by the way, just a side note here, you do not want to use any type of wet wood for this. The drier, the better. Ooh, it's hot. Fingers. If you look around, it's just smokier than all hell out here. Look at that sun. Just looks like a little dot. That's the sunshine, because it's so smoky out here. See how hot the sides of the wall is. Like, shit. You could pick this up and carry it around. Like, I'm touching the sidewall here, and it's cold. Like, I could see that. This would be a great way to transport a fire if one would need to transport flame from one camp to a next. That way he always has an open flame, right? I've heard of people using bundles of bark and grasses and twigs and stuff like that and tying it up into a bundle and using that as like a torch. This would act the same way, but you just wouldn't want the open flame. You just want the ember inside still red. And as long as you carried it like a log, like this, not like this, this, air would still go through right there, and at the bottom go through, which would then keep your embers going, right? So interesting ideas on how to transport a fire if one would need to transport fire. Also a super cool idea on how to cook in the woods. See you on the next one, everybody. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Every like, every subscription helps. I super appreciate everybody who has liked and subscribed to everything. Yeah, super appreciate you guys. Have fun out there.